I've known Gerard for over 20 years, maybe 25 now, something like that. And we started working together. Well, he actually is the one who approached me about the Del Mar Now committee. And that was in 2002 when the idea first got around. And we've been working together as part of that committee project for, over 12 years now. I talked to other individuals when I was trying to get some feedback on his nomination and some letters, and I got the same response, almost the same response from everybody. He's just so deserving of the award. You know, let's go ahead and do it. Let's nominate him. I'm so glad that he did receive it this year because, again, he's just one of those persons that gets the job done, takes care of people, very professional, and it just, you know, he works with community, not just Del Mar employees, but community members. Gerard's a very easygoing person. He'll make you feel comfortable. Don't be afraid to ask questions. He's just there, and what he tells you, that's what it is. There's no, you won't, once you get your response from him, you won't need any other advice because he's just so efficient and so detailed. So I would just, you know, he's a good friend and he's a good person, and anybody, you know, once they meet him, they're just gonna have a friend for life.
My first involvement at Del Mar College was as a student. Initially, I really hadn't given much thought to going to college. I was kind of taking a break after high school. So it was in the early 80s. Someone told me there was a radio production class, and I didn't know they had anything like that. So I came and took that one class, and from there I learned about the television production, about the degree plan. I've been at Del Mar many years, and I've had a lot of different influences. It's not just one. But if I had to name a few, as a student, my biggest influence was my professor of radio and television, Mac Iperspa. He really taught me the basics of television and radio production, and that kind of got me going off on a track what would someday be my career. As I became a full-time employee at the college doing radio and television production, my first boss was probably my strongest influence, and he taught me the ins and outs of the more advanced television production, and together we kind of learned and evolved in our skills in radio and television production, and that would be Bill Mays. And then a few years after that, my boss was Vicki Andrews, and she really helped me in my managerial skills as far as, you know, being a supervisor to other employees and what it was to take the lead. Winning this award has really been an honor to me. I wasn't expecting this at all. I'm the one that usually makes the video for this particular award, and I was called into the alumni office to talk about what I thought was the video, and to my surprise they told me I was the winner of the Distinguished Staff Award, and I feel honored, flattered that I was even nominated for this. And I love my job here at Del Mar, and I take a lot of pride in what I do, and so it was something real special to me. Del Mar College is real important to our community. You know, we train a lot of the workforce, and we're training a lot of the next leaders of our community, and that's an important thing, and Del Mar College does a good job at that. In all the years I've been at Del Mar, I have a lot of fond memories. But if I had to pick one, I'd probably say that working as a student assistant, when I applied for the full-time job here, it was one of those things where I'd hoped I'd get it, and I was kind of doubtful that I would. But I got it, and that pretty much has changed my life because that became my career. And that's just something that I'll always remember happening. It was kind of surreal at the time, and it's kind of like, you know, you think, and Del Mar College delivers dreams, and it did for me.